Autolite, America's best-selling spark plug.
Hi, I'm Jay Buckley from Autolite Spark Plugs. Welcome to the Autolite Spark Plug Import Installation Series. We're going to show you how to gap and install Autolite XP Iridium spark plugs in a Toyota Corolla. It only takes 8 easy steps. Here are the tools needed to complete this installation. A 3/8 ratchet, extension, 14mm plug socket, and a 10mm socket. You'll also need a torque wrench and a gap gauge along with some silicone dielectric grease. Let's get started. Step 1 is removing the engine cover. To remove, grasp the rear of the cover and pull up to detach from the 2 rear pins. Then pull up on the front to detach from the 2 front pins. No tools are required for this step. Second, disconnect the coil wire connectors from all 4 coils. Remove the 4 bolts and ignition coils and set aside. Now let's remove the spark plugs. Third step, let's check the gap of the new plugs. This is a very popular gap gauge, mainly due to its low cost. The problem with this gauge is that it is most often used incorrectly. With the exception of copper core spark plugs, all of today's plugs have precious metal electrodes. These can be easily damaged by placing an object between the electrodes and prying them open. The correct way to use this gauge is to use the small circle to grip the end of the side electrode. Then pry open the gap or tap the side wire to close the gap. You use the sliding scale to measure the plug gap. Another popular gauge is this style. It has round wires to accurately measure the plug gaps. It also has a tool attached for opening and closing up the gap. The plug gap on the Toyota Corolla is 39 to 43 thousandths of an inch. Please note, Toyota service instructions do not recommend anti-seize on the spark plug threads before installation. Fourth, using a small piece of rubber hose, thread each plug into the cylinders. Fifth step, using our spark plug socket and torque wrench, tighten each plug to 15 foot-pounds or 20 newton-meters. Sixth, reinstall the ignition coils, placing a very small amount of silicone grease inside the boot. This is a good time to inspect the boots and replace any that are worn or oil soaked. If you have a boot that is oil soaked, the valve cover gasket must be replaced as well. Seventh, let's connect the coils. Eighth, let's reinstall the engine cover and put away the tools. You can install Autolite XP spark plugs in any Toyota vehicle. Autolite spark plugs will deliver great performance and fuel economy in your car. Thank you for your time, and remember, you can access additional training videos at Autolite.com, and live technical support is available 7 days a week through our Autolite Answers phone line at 855-200-5200. That number is 855-200-5200. Thank you for your time.